Tiger, and I'm going to talk about today how narcissists will watch you. They will watch you so closely. They will watch you so incessantly. It's craziness. And this thing they do where they watch you, it really makes you feel like you have no privacy. It makes you feel like you can never get a moment to yourself. And it just makes you feel like you have this eye of judgment always watching you. It's like if the government put like a video camera in your house and they were always watching you, and there's some guy sitting behind a screen, and it's like, dang, you'd feel messed up. You'd feel screwed up. You wouldn't feel like you could be at ease or, be who you really are or loosen up or anything like that. What if the government had some drone they had, flying around and watching everything you do, and there's always this drone looking at you through the windows and stuff? You'd feel pretty creeped out and freaked out, and you'd feel tightened up. You wouldn't feel like you could be yourself, and overall, that would have not a good effect on your mental health, dealing with that. And when you're around narcissists and in a community of narcissists, it feels like that, because everything you do is being watched. And if you got them in your house, whether it's a relationship or family or just a close friend, you're going to have that sensation of just being watched everywhere you go, everything you do, because that's what they do, And I'll say this, with narcissistic friends, they do almost take on a thing. Like you'll be with your narcissistic guy friend. It'll be, it's like we're married. It's like we're the married couple, or narcissistic girls will be, come here, girlfriend, come here. There's very the narcissistic friends, it's almost like they want to be married to you or something. And I'll make a video on that later. I need to get my thoughts together more on that. But yeah, it really is. But back on topic though, being around narcissists and being around narcissistic people, it's like they are watching you. They are watching everything you do. And I have random strangers watch me and stuff. There's no narcs in my system or narcs in my friend group or anything like that, so I don't have narcs actually watch me, but they're very obsessed with what other people are doing, and they'll watch you like they want to judge you, like they want to see you slip up or trip up, or they want to see you do something embarrassing, or they want to see some kind of flaw they can find in you so they can judge you on it, They really are looking with that eye of judgment and looking to, catch you slipping or, something like that, The way they look at you is very weird and creepy. And if it's not judgment, it's jealousy, They want to be all jealous of what you got going on and the things in your life. And, even some small thing, like you have a car, they'll be jealous of your car, You went out on the weekend and did some stuff by yourself, they're jealous about that. You got some different friends, they're jealous about that. Whatever you're doing, they're all jealous about, and they always have this thing of like they want to keep you in the box. They want to keep you in the cage, because if they let you out, then you'll find different friends, or you'll never talk to them again, or just something weird like that, they just want to keep tabs on you, and it's very strange, and that's one thing, kind of making a side point, but I've heard that Scientology will do that, and people who leave the cult of Scientology will be followed around by freaking black SUVs and white vans and stuff like that. It's I would say the way they watch you is almost like a form of harassment in a way. It's like this. It's like a small harassment. Someone's always watching you, and they're always trying to figure out what you're doing and what you're up to and what you got going on, and they want to judge it and be all weird about it and stuff. It is kind of it does make you feel weird and creepy, and it makes you feel like you can't even be yourself. And if you say one little wrong thing or do one little wrong thing or whatever, they're there to record it and like write it down and tell other people about it and spread gossip about you and rumors about you. And it's just, it really is so weird with them, the way they watch what you do and the way they're so like up on your business and stuff. Like, man, it's so freaking annoying. And yeah, like, it's just not, it's not something you can really rock with or mess with, you know. And if you're in a community of them, they will work together as a community to continue to watch you and just to be so up on you, you know. And like, really, like, I've been at work and you're at work and like you got a narcissistic coworker and they're like watching you at work, at the workplace, to see if you make a mistake so they can tell on you or they can judge you or they can come up to you and correct you. They love correcting you. They love doing that. They really do. So they can watch you. They can run up to you and say, "Ooh, you're doing it wrong." Ooh, or they can find some mistake you made and whatever. And I've had to tell narcissists, like, if you find a small mistake that I make, just correct it. If I would find a small mistake you made, I would correct it, and I wouldn't come to tell you and tell on you and to make this big inquisition, you know, because that's what they'll do. You know, some little thing's happening, and they'll try to make some big inquisition about it, you know, and some big thing to get up in your business and to get up in your life and to invade your privacy, really. Like, it's no privacy with the narcissists, you know? They don't respect your privacy at all. They are constantly trying to invade your space with just BS, you know? And, like, they need to get lives of their own, you know? They have no lives of their own whatsoever. So what do? They get up in your business. They get up in your stuff, you know? They're so focused on you because they don't focus on themselves. They don't live their own life. They don't have any sense of who they are as a person. So they're just super locked into you in this weird way. Here, just give me a sec here. There's a stop sign here that's impromptu, but yeah, like, they're just so up in your business, you know, and they always want to know what you're doing, where you're going, what's going on, you know. And I knew some people, and this guy wasn't even a hardcore narcissist, but I guess he was more of an enabler, I guess you could say. And I remember I went on a Tinder date with a girl back in the day, and he asked me, he's like, "What's her name?" And I told her, but I told him, but I was thinking, like, why does he want to know her name? Who cares? Like, he doesn't know her. He doesn't know where she came from. We're living in a big city. It's not like we're in some small town. We all know each other. Like, he wants to know the name of the Tinder date that I went on over the weekend. Why? You know? Who cares? But again, they want to know all the details and, like, the info of your life, and they want to, like, they really want to pry into your life and, like, get all the details out of you too. You know, you're talking to them, and they want to really know all about, well, where'd you come from? What was your old job? What happened in your childhood? What this? What that? You know, and you just want to, at some point, I just say, like, hey, like, I don't feel comfortable telling you all this stuff, so I'm not going to, you know. And they're just so up in your business and so up in your stuff, you know. And yeah, it's really distressing, you know. And I want to get back to that point that, like, it messes you up, feeling watched all the time and judged all the time, and, like, everybody's just so up in your business and is trying to, you know, live vicariously through you and all this stuff. Like, it really puts you on edge, and it makes you so uncomfortable, you know. And trying to copy you too, they're doing that as well, you know. And it's like, it's such an annoying up and down, because, like, on one level, they're judging you and they're up in your business and they're standing over you as this big authority figure who's judging you and so they're doing that. And then now they're like, you know, I mean, pardon my French, but they start to ride your nuts. And then it's like, which is it? Are you this big judgmental person, or are you riding my nuts? Which one is it, you know? But they do both. And, like, it's this idealization, discard cycle that they have, where, like, 1 second they love you, 1 second they hate you, you know. this kind of cycle they have, but it's so confusing, you know, it really is. And you know, you just don't even feel like, you don't even want to do anything when you have all these people watching you and just up on you, because it's like, I do something and then all these people are reacting to it, and it's this whole show and it's this whole thing, you know, and it's just like, I just want to live my life, you know? I just want to live my life, do my thing. I don't want all these people watching me. It makes me so uncomfortable. It makes me so strange, and I know a lot of people go through this, and I know a lot of people deal with this, and I know people are gang stalked and stuff like that, and you know, it's something I really read a lot about in the comments and hear a lot about and see a lot about, and a lot of people really do just feel smothered, you know? They feel smothered, they feel watched, you know? They feel like, you know, it's like the government puts cameras up in your house or your apartment, you know? That's what it feels like with the narcissists, you know, being around you like that. Like, they just feel very, very watched, you know? And feeling watched like that it's a terrible feeling, you know? And I've gone through that, where I remember just walking down the street, you know, about a year ago, just first waking up to this narcissism and coming to grips with everything and just being in a really bad state. And I remember I was worried about everybody watching me. I'm like, those people are looking at me, everybody's watching me, a cop goes by, he's watching me, you know, this other guy's by the side of the street, he's watching me, you know. And I remember just walking down the street and feeling so paranoid and messed up and stuff from having to deal with narcissists who were watching me, you know, were watching me big time. And now, because I'm traumatized, I go out in the world and I assume everybody's watching me. Whereas I do get some rubberneckers and some gang stalkers and some weirdos here and there. I definitely do have those people, but the average person doesn't watch me. The average person, I'm like a fart in the wind to, you know. And I've had to gain a lot of confidence of that, and it's been a big mental hurdle I've had to overcome, you know. It's just realizing, like, hey, everybody isn't watching me. It was my family, it was bad friends, bad community, it was all that stuff, you know. And like, narcissistic stalkers are real, you know. Like, narcissists will stalk, especially if you've exited a relationship with them or a marriage with them or even a friendship with them. Like, they will stalk around and want to know where you're at and what you're doing. And if you have social media, they'll be looking at that stuff like crazy and doing all that kind of stuff, you know. Like, I have heard a lot of stories about narcissists stalking you, and I mean, that's a form of just like watching you and being, man, just so up in your business, man. Like, oh my God, you know. And they really are. And if you talk to them, they want to know everything you're doing, everything that's going on. They want to know every little detail of everything that you're doing, you know. And it's just, man, it's tough. It's tough. It really is, because it's like, on one hand, when you have something you actually want to tell them that's important to you, that you want to celebrate, they won't listen. They will shush you out. They'll talk over you. But when it's just like something you're going through or some stuff you have going on, they want to know everything about it, you know. Oh, what did you do here? What did you do there? They want to know, like, the minutia of everything. And like, it's for a nefarious purpose. They're trying to size you up. They're trying to measure you up. They're trying to see how you compare with them. They're trying to see how you and them stack up together, you know. There's nothing good about it. You know, that's the point I'm trying to make. It's not like they're taking a good, genuine interest in your life. It's not like they want to celebrate your accomplishments or genuinely want to hear what you have going on for some kind of a good reason. No, it's like they are trying to watch you through binoculars and look at you through a microscope, because they are jealous of you and they want to compare themselves to you and they want to judge you, and it is for very bad purposes. It is the reason why they watch you, you know. And it's not a good little, oh, what's he got going on? You know, it's a very like, what's he doing? What's he up to? Is he doing better than me? Is he this? Is he that? I want to look down on him. Well, what's happening there? You know, why is he doing so well? Why can't it be me? It's just like this very nasty stuff, you know. And I've seen them staring at me before, and I've confronted some people about it. And you know, I've told this story before, but I used to work with a guy, and I worked at a gym, And I was working out there, and he's just watching me. I'm at the squat rack, and he's just there, like, just locked in on me intently. And then I realized he was watching me. I'm like, I feel like I'm being watched right now. And I look back at him, and then he looks back at me, and he keeps watching me. And then I look back at him again, and then, like, he looks to the side, like you know, like he's trying to play it off slick. And I'm just like, I saw what you were doing. And I'm just like, man, like, that just made me feel, and I didn't expect it either. Like, I wasn't prepared for that. So I'm like, man, like, this guy's, like, what the, I can't even live my life, man. Like, it really makes you feel like you just can't live your life, you know. It really, it takes away a lot, you know, this watching thing. And it's beyond creepy, and they need to get their own lives. And, you know, they really are just, yeah. So, yeah, that's my take on narcissists, watching you all the time. And yeah, probably gonna end it here. Sounds like this is about a good spot for that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Much love to you all. I really appreciate everybody. My channel's really been blowing up lately, so I thank you guys all for that a lot. I appreciate everybody's support. And yeah, I will see you all next time.